Hi everybody, it's Mike and it's that time of the week again for my Market Monday video. Hope you had a great weekend, out enjoying the beautiful weather. This weekend Simonin celebrated our 100-year anniversary with the Simonin Sorore, and we had it at Copper and Kings. And if you haven't been down there, it is amazing. It's a really cool place, great venue for a party. They have tours, they make brandy. We're known for bourbon, but they do brandy there. They wanted to do something a little bit different. Beautiful facility. All their beautiful copper tanks are made at Vendome, which is right here in Louisville. We have a ton of great resources here right in our city that a lot of people don't know about. This week, I want to talk about the numbers real quickly, and the numbers have gotten a little better for you sellers this week. And I want to talk real quick about how to choose a storage unit. So if you don't mind, I'll jump right into the numbers. This week, our months of inventory has went back down. We're at 4.3 months of inventory. If you remember last week, we were at 4.7 or 4.8, and I said it was getting a little cool. It's starting to heat back up again a little bit, and I'm kind of surprised. I know a lot of people say that it goes into the wintertime and the holidays and a lot of people don't sell homes. And it's true, less people do. But it's a fantastic time to get your house on the market. Again, you have less competition on the market and the buyers that are out there are more serious than your buyers that are just kind of shopping during the spring and the summer. So you have a better chance, I think, to sell your house this time of year if you're willing to put it on the market and go through a little bit of hassle. Average days on the market right now is 49. I think it's about the same as we were last week, 48 or 49. What is good though is another thing that jumped up is the sale price versus list price. This week jumped back up to 97.8, almost 98% of asking price this last week. We've sold over 1,300 homes this week, and it's just still looking good for you sellers. The interest rates are still good for buyers. They haven't went up with all the hype they've talked about, and the inventory is still low. So it's great for sellers to get a good price for their house and for it to move quickly. So this week I wanted to come out of the woodwork, I guess, with something a little wild I haven't talked about before, is storage facilities. And I've been asked that question quite a bit here recently. People that are needing to store their furniture, or the house that they're getting ready to buy isn't going to be ready, but they don't want to delay the closing on their current house, and they need that money from that house in order to buy the new house. So they're storing stuff and coming up with some different ways to take up that gap of time with their things and their living situation. So one thing that I want to tell you is always the closest isn't always the best. So don't always look for that unless you're going to be accessing the storage facility for your stuff on a regular basis. Then it makes more sense to be really concerned with if it's really close. Another thing is you got to be concerned about what you're going to store there. Is it boxes and clothes and things like that? Some furniture? That's easy. Most can handle that. But do you need to store a boat? Do you need to store an RV or something kind of odd? So you need a facility that's going to take care of all those needs, so you have everything in one spot. Another thing you want to check is make sure that their doors and everything are secured really well. Is the parking lot, is it gated? How are you going to access it? Is that secure? Are there security cameras that actually work? Ask them to see the security tape to make sure they really do work. Another thing you want to check is make sure they have a pest control program in place and ask to view it. You have the right to ask for those things. If they don't want to show it to you or they can't present it, I would be concerned, because last thing you want is to get your stuff in there and your couch gets eaten up with squirrels or mice or things like that for things that they should be controlling, because it does happen. Another big thing you want to make sure is check with your insurance agent to make sure that your items that are in there in storage are covered. If they aren't, figure out how to do that, because things happen. Those things do burn, they do flood, things just happen. Things get stolen, it happens. So make sure you're covered. Another thing I want to talk about is ask them if they're a licensed or a registered facility, and check their Better Business Bureaus and things like that to see if there's been any complaints against that facility. That should give you a good basis to be able to choose a safe, secure facility and have the comfort to know that your items are not going to be eaten, or if something does happen to them, that you are covered. I hope that's helpful. If you have any more questions about any of that, give me a call. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. And again, if you have any suggestions or comments, please get a hold of me. And always, I'm never too busy for any of your referrals. I love working by referral, and I'll treat your friends and family like gold. Take care and have a great week. Bye-bye.